Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you may want to check out your cusp sign. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. This video is sponsored by The Lucky Mermaid on-demand videos on Vimeo, where I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools and bring you psychic predictions and messages for those topics for each sign of the zodiac. The most recently recorded video series, I always post those links down below in the description box in the Show More section, and they're also available. The links are on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. I'm very thankful and appreciative to all of you who have purchased my Vimeo videos. It does support this channel, so thank you so very much for that. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your July 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Capricorn, is the King of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a water sign. Some of you, there could be a lot going on with you and the King of Cups, getting like really involved. Some of you, this could be a water sign person you are either already intimately involved with, or you may get intimately involved with them if you aren't already. This could even be some old love from the past or somebody you broke up with in the past where there's yearning and longing. Now, keep in mind, if you're already coupled, this could be somebody that you're attracted to and you may be compelled to want to have an affair. That's also possible here. For some of you, this could actually be a boss that's watching over you, that could be really scrutinizing you and looking at what you're doing and how well are you doing? Are you making a lot of mistakes or not? So this, remember, when the court cards come up, the people cards, they're going to mean multiple things. So first, I pick up like an intimate relationship. Second, I pick up pining for somebody from the past that you used to be involved with. Thirdly, I pick up with somebody you may be longing for or have a great attraction to, but either they're coupled with somebody or you're coupled with somebody or you're both coupled with other people. And then fourthly, I feel it could be a boss that's evaluating you or doing a employee review or seeing, like, you know, how well do you do? How often do you make mistakes? That kind of thing. I feel that you look at the King of Cups, the water sign person, like they put on a good show. Now, keep in mind, the King of Cups could be you if you have a prominent water sign placement. For some of you, you maybe would like to get to know the King of Cups water sign person better. I feel like you caught their eye. I feel like they're intrigued by you. You know, at the very least, you could have sex with them. And it could even be like a fling or a one-night stand or something of that nature. It's possible for some of you. I feel like they're a little bit of a, I don't know if I want to say a show-off, but I did hear you think they put on a good show. I do feel that they want you and maybe other people in general to think that they're hot, good-looking, virile, got it all going on, whatever word you want to use. Like, they want to be perceived in those ways. So the next card you have in your reading, Capricorn, is the Fool. You know, by the way, you could already be involved with this water sign person. If you're married or seriously coupled or are dating, you could be already intertwined with that water sign person. I forgot to mention that. So the Fool is starting out on a new path and a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations, but you have to have your wits about you and not have your head in the clouds and not have on rose-colored glasses. You have to be in dealing with reality because you don't want to fall off the cliff. I do feel that some of you Capricorns are feeling a little randy or ready to make some kind of move of some kind. And that could be in a lustful, physical way. But it could also be in a, like, I'm ready to, rock and roll. I'm ready to move here. I'm ready to shake things up. I'm ready to, move on in some area of your life. You may feel very, inspired, motivated. And I see you very much being like, this is where I come from. This is what I know. This is what I'm all about. And that's that. Take it or leave it. Here I am. Like, take it as it is. Like, this is letting it all hang out. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. Like, I get that energy coming from you too, Capricorn. You may also want to be popular yourself at your work or in your social group or out with the public if you are self-employed or you have your own, YouTube channel or something else or some platform of some sort. You may want people to look at you like kind of similar impression I get from the King of Cups, like slightly different in the sense that you want to impress people with your knowledge, your talents, your skills, who you are, your humor, blah, blah. Oh, well, I kind of feel the King of Cups is feeling that way too. So you got some similarities here. So some of you maybe have a water sign, sun, moon, or rising sign. And you may go to some kind of audition or a review, an employee review, an audition, an interview where you have to show your skills, show your talents, show what you know how to do and what you got. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be Capricorns that are going to go on job interviews, auditions, like I said, employee reviews, or if you're trying to get promoted within the company or business you work for and you want to get promoted up, and you have to demonstrate your knowledge, talents, and skills for that to happen. This is the energies that's coming up here with the Fool. I also feel that there's some element of you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people that don't want to procrastinate any longer. So anything you've been waiting on or holding yourself back or anything like that, I feel you are like, I'm done with all that. I want to, let's get this show on the road. So the next card you have in your reading is the Six of Pentacles, which is giving charitably, generously, and freely to others. It could be you receiving charity and generosity from others. It can mean the balance of give and take. It could also indicate financial success coming to you in the future. Some of you are going to start your own business. And you may be holding some kind of like grand opening or some kind of promotional event, or doing some different events or things to get people to know what you're doing, to come to see what you've got going on. Some of you are also going to be streamlining things and paring things down, some of you Capricorns, where you're like, you know, maybe there's too many job duties and details. Or maybe you have too many products or services if you own your own business already. Or maybe if you have, like you're self-employed, or you have something else, maybe even in your own home and environment, you may feel like these things are too complex and complicated. This stuff needs to be streamlined. Things need to be simpler, easier. If you sell any products or services, you may be tailoring those products and services and simplifying them with easier directions, less steps, like streamlining. This is all, yeah, and you could be doing it to your own environment. You could be streamlining your environment. You may be like, wow, I have entirely too much crap. I mean, it could even come down to that. And you're like, nope, I gotta, you know, put your files on the computer, get paper, scan papers and put them on the computer. Take your photographs and scan them and put them on, you know, the computer and backup drives. I mean, that's streamlining, that's getting rid of stuff. I mean, I don't know how you're doing it or what we're doing. I just get streamlining for many of you Capricorns. You're a viable candidate for a job opportunity that's going to be presented to you or come your way, or that you're going to find. You may be asking other people to back you up and support you, like give you good recommendations, letters of reference, etc. And you may be really making a big concerted effort to show to somebody or a group of people that you are trustworthy and that people can count on you and rely on you. That could be in a business or work-related sense, but it could also be in any clubs, groups, or organizations you're part of or belong to, or even family. So the next card you have in your reading, card number 4, Capricorn, is the Page of Swords, which is an air sign person. This is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sun, moon, or rising sign of air. It could also be if you're born on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. If it's a messenger, it's bringing in truth, knowledge, wisdom. This may be somebody that you're like trying to see how things are working out for them. How are they doing mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically? You may be really looking at how they put things together, at their development or their talent, knowledge, and skills. So for some of you, this could be one of your children or your grandchildren, and you may be looking at them. How are they doing developmentally? And their growth and what they're learning and doing and all of that. For some of you, this could be somebody else that you are evaluating or caring about. Could even be sibling, you know, doesn't always have to be a child. It could also be somebody that is an employee to you or a student. You're kind of going to inspire them to prosper or grow, because I get they're looking at you like that. Like they want you to notice what they're doing or help them to prosper in some way or grow. This could be either a child to you or an employee or somebody connected to you that they may be ready to take on more challenges, more, so if this is an employee to you, they may be wanting to get a raise, or if it's a coworker, they maybe want to step up and climb up the ladder or advance in some way. Or it could be if you're a teacher, maybe you're a music teacher or a coach or a tutor, or you teach them in some way, and this could be one of your students, and you may be looking at how they're progressing, what are they learning, and they may have the desire to step up their game. They really feel to me like they want to progress and advance. You may be protective of them. You may be very much looking out for them, or feeling like I don't know if I want to say like, protective, like cautious about them and protective over them. This could even be if you're a therapist or a doctor of some sort. This could be one of your patients. This could be somebody that you treat in some way. So you just have to see how it plays out for you. So the last card in your reading for the month of July 2023, Capricorn, you got the Five of Rods, which could mean an internal struggle going on inside of you. This could also be a struggle with any friends or family members, or could be at work, or this could also, like coworkers, bosses. This could also be a struggle with any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. Some of you may have somebody in your life, an ex-love or a family member or somebody you care about, could be tying the knot. They could be getting married. And this, or something like that on those lines, like getting serious about somebody or moving in. And you could be struggling with that. That may not sit well with you, or maybe it's like affecting you that way because it's making you feel old, or it's making you feel like, well, that should be me. Why are they getting married or moving in with somebody, and why am I not? Because I heard tying the knot, and you could be struggling with it. Or if you're planning on tying the knot and getting married, maybe you're having cold feet or second thoughts. You could be struggling with it if it's happening to you. Some of you have some anxiety-provoking things that are going on at your work. And people could be at odds with like political beliefs and ideologies. Look, I don't know how it is in the world, in other countries. I don't. But I can tell you in the United States, division is everywhere. Everywhere in so many different ways with groups of people. I'm sure if you look on the internet and YouTube, even on YouTube and other platforms, social media platforms, you can see how it's very divided here about everything, lots of things. That could be going on with coworkers or at the place where you work. Like, people could really be at odds with each other in your work environment because of these divisions, which, like I said, I don't know, but it could be happening in other countries as well. It's definitely happening here in the United States. There could also be some fighting going on within a family situation where a divorce could be occurring and people could be mad and taking sides. And there could be custody battles going on here. There could be alimony or settlement battles going on, and who gets what. This could also be happening within a family if anybody passes away, and then there's an estate that needs to be settled and divided. That because I get division of property, who gets what, is what my guides are showing me. Like, that's mine, that should belong to me. Well, I should have that. So where's that going to happen? That can happen with a divorce. It can happen if there's, or like a breakup, even if it's not literally somebody wasn't married, that could be happening within some kind of breakup. It can also be happening in an estate. But for some of you, this is happening at work, where people are arguing with each other. This side is arguing against that side, could very likely be occurring in your workplace. So I hope this isn't happening for you. I really hope it's not, but you just have to see how it plays out for you. So the best gemstone crystal that came up for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people, for the month of July is lapis. And lapis encourages self-awareness. It also encourages you to speak your truth. Lapis reveals inner truth, and it stimulates objectivity and clarity. Lapis encourages creativity and inspires confidence. It provides qualities of honesty, compassion, and morality. It's going to help you hold other people accountable for their actions, and maybe even hold yourself accountable for your actions. It's also going to inspire you to make you feel more free to express yourself, either verbally or maybe creatively. It's also a stone that's going to inspire you to look into things deeper. So if there's any situations that are arising where you need to do analysis and research, this stone would be very helpful for you to wear it, or, sleep with it under your pillow, or meditate with it on your third eye, your throat, or your heart chakra. It's also going to be a stone that when you're doing research or doing any kind of study or education, it's going to help you like assimilate the knowledge, like really understand and retain and assimilate what you learn, and then be able to use it and put it to good use. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And check and make sure you're still subscribed, because for some odd reason, sometimes YouTube unsubscribes my subscribers. So make sure, if you want to keep getting alerted about my videos, check that you are subscribed. And if you would like to get any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, I post my most recently recorded video series down below in the description box in the Show More section. And these videos are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. All the links are there, and you can read all the different descriptions of all the various many video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just select whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else you're curious about sign. Click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. The most recently recorded video series I have out right now is my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. I did the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, so there are 6 cards in total in that reading. Also, my mid-year Love and Romance Psychic Tarot update for 2023 for both singles and couples. The first half of the reading is for single people of the sign. The second half of the reading is for couple people of your sign. And then I pulled an oracle card for the Psychic Tarot for the Heart oracle card for it's one card for both singles and couples. I highly recommend in the love readings, watch the singles and the couples, because there will be a crossover where some of the messages will apply to you, whether you're single or coupled. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for for July. Whoops. I'm recording this video in June. In July for 2023 for each sign in the zodiac, where I look at a wide variety of topics in the crystal, your health, your love life, money, business, work, what to watch out for, what are the blessings. So if you want to, it's kind of like an expansion or a continuation of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing right here, right now for July. If you want to see what else I get for you for this month, please check those psychic crystal readings out. Many people like those readings because there's a lot of info condensed in not a lengthy reading. Also, don't forget my my eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. You're still being affected by that eclipse. Those eclipses are affecting you for 6 months. That happened in April. So what do we have? The end of April, May, June, July, August, September. Those eclipse effects are going to last all the way till the end of September for you. So if you haven't checked it out yet, and watch your rising sign and your moon sign, watch your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. I highly recommend that in those videos. Also, my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. You're still being affected by that eclipse all the way until the end of October of 2023. And sometimes eclipse effects can even last up to a year. Doesn't happen all the time, but for some people, it will still be affecting you. So if you want to see how those eclipses affected you, I highly recommend you check them out. Don't forget my career and finance psychic tarot, and I believe they were psychic tarot and crystal readings, I think. I forget, but my career and finance readings for 2023 for the next 12 to 18 months are available on Vimeo. And I recorded them in April. They're going to go all the way until the end of October of 2024. So if you want to see what I got for you about your career and finance, I highly recommend you check those videos out. Don't forget my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023. If you didn't look at them yet, they were pretty lucky this year, I got to say. Most of the signs, not all, but most of them, I felt was, wow, like these are lucky right off the bat. Sometimes because remember, it's what's lucky and new. Sometimes what's new it doesn't seem lucky, or what doesn't seem lucky seems new later on. I did feel like that particular video series, they seem to be luckier than other years right off the bat. So you might want to check those out. Also, don't forget the New Year's readings, psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for the new year of 2023, and the psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. They're both available, and we're only halfway through. We only got halfway through this year. So if you didn't get those New Year's readings yet, they're still in play. And I just did the mid-year updates for the new year and the mid-year love updates. So we've already gotten to the midpoint, but there's still plenty of time left. You might want to check out my New Year's readings. There's other video series down below. I'm not going to go through all of them, but those are the highlights. I hope you'll check them out because many people find my psychic readings on YouTube are accurate for them. And then they go over to Vimeo and they're like, hey, these are accurate for me over here too. So if you want to get more accuracy and know more predictions and messages that could play out for you without having to pay for an expensive private reading, which would take an hour or more, you can find out some valuable information in a more short period of time. And many people find that they these messages apply to them. So if you can watch both your rising sign and sun sign, I do recommend it in all the video series, but that's completely up to you. Go by whatever resonates with you on YouTube when you go to Vimeo. So that's a good rule to go by, good way to look at what sign you want to get. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube in a video format, I do written predictions and messages that are about 5 paragraphs long. They're usually on my Facebook pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And I also put them at my Pamela Georgel YouTube channel community page, because some people have gotten off of the social media pages, and so I started posting them there on YouTube. So you might want to check them out. Many people find those predictions there resonate with them. Maybe not the entire 5 paragraphs, but maybe messages here, a couple messages there will resonate with them. You may find the same. So I hope you'll check out what I put on the social media pages. And if you would like to help support this channel, you could make a donation, which I greatly appreciate. Those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. There is a donation link down below. It's connected to PayPal. So I hope you all have absolutely amazing energy and happiness that happens for you this month of July 2023. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.